not, go to SodenBowl.com and check him out, and check him out on YouTube. I know that's probably the best Madden players around, so go out there and definitely plug them.
And welcome, Soden Bowl. We have a playoff edition AFC Championship game here for you tonight. We have the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders, two fantastic teams. Obviously, they are the only two left alive. And here you go. You have your matchup, Eat More Chicken, at 10-6 via the wild card, the last position in the wild card, versus Game Time 05, a rookie head coach with the Las Vegas Raiders, and he takes them straight to the playoffs in an AFC West title. And these two guys are ready to go, obviously, as we are already down on the field. And Rosen and company will get the ball first. That's Dobbins with the carry. And Josh Rosen with the first pass of the game, 2nd and 9, going deep down the left side. Has a receiver, and that is intercepted. The very first pass of the game is intercepted. And courtesy of the quarterback club, here's a look at both quarterbacks tonight. Interceptions plague both these guys, 19 for Miami and 37 for the rookie Trevor Lawrence. And that was the game's first turnover on the second play of scrimmage. Lawrence and company, the AFC West winners, get the ball first, and that is Mostert with a carry and a nice run up to the 42-yard line. This is the Soden Bowl Network. I am Soden, and we are sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust. We are in our 100th season, just 2 games away from our Super Bowl III if you include the Pro Bowl game. This is the last game before we advance to the Pro Bowl and eventually the Super Bowl. Congratulations to Kylo Ren as he wins in the NFC side, and his Philadelphia Eagles, the unbeaten Eagles, are heading to the Super Bowl. There's a jet sweep to the left side and a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8 from their own 44-yard line. All right, lots of comments here to get to. Pretty much a full house here in the chat. Mr. Hoyle, our Dallas Cowboys head coach, says, "Go Raiders." And then our brand new Indianapolis Colts owner in the house as well, and there is a keeper. We'll bring up a 3rd down and 4. The Raiders' first possession of the game came via an interception on Josh Rosen's first pass from scrimmage. And from the gun, 3rd down and 4, Trevor Lawrence with a chance to extend this drive. A deep drawback lets it go deep to the end zone. A jump ball and caught for a touchdown. Unbelievable jump ball, and I did not have the replay turned on for that, or I would replay it for you. An excellent play. And just like that, Trevor Lawrence and company jump out to a 7-0 lead on the heels of a turnover by the Miami Dolphins. And there is our matchup, Eat More Chicken versus Game Time, 6 seed versus 4 seed, as Rosen trying to redeem himself from the gun. First down and 10 from the 25. He's going to go deep again over the middle, and that is a deep post, and you will not catch him. Touchdown, Grant, and we have the replay this time for you. Wide open. Look at this. As he splits that seam, the user covering the safety and just didn't give him enough room. And you will not catch Grant, 96 speed all the way to the end zone. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And ladies and gentlemen, we may have a shootout here in Las Vegas. All right, we have lots of comments here. I'm going to start about midway up and quote the legend J-Pack from Any Given Sunday. Wow. I agree, my friend. That is an amazing start for both teams. Grant is the one that caught the Dolphin touchdown. And there is a give to Mostert. Mostert with a good game so far, 2 carries for 18 yards. Again, this is a fantasy football night here on Soden Bowl. Make sure you guys have your fantasy football picks in. Doc is going to decide what we get, or whatever the winners get. It is up to him this time. So go ahead and let the people know what they will win. As Lawrence will come out in the gun, he flips the running back to the other side. Looks like he does have some pressure coming to the left side, and it's going to be a keeper. And he is taken down. That is King, actually, with the carry. I agree with K-Matt. Lots of fireworks so far here in Vegas. This Raider team has been fun to watch all season. And Lawrence in the gun on 3rd down and 13. He's going to throw deep over the middle and over the head of the receiver. Looks like he was a little late to get his head around on the pass. And it sails over his head, incomplete, and the Raiders with the game's first punt. A beautiful punt down to the 9-yard line is where Grant will field it, and the speedster gets around the edge and a nice return. Up to the 42-yard line is where Eat More Chicken, the reigning AFC champion Miami Dolphins, will take over. And we have a vote for Doc J for president. There is a give to Balaj. And Balaj with a nice carry, gain of 4 yards, up to the 47-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
And Billy Hoyle needs some points so he can get better team selection for the Soden Bowl draft. Now that draft will be held probably, I would say, late July or beginning of August is when we'll hold that team draft. That way you guys have a little bit more time to see what the rosters are going to look like. As Rosen from the gun on 2nd and 6, he's going deep into coverage. A dangerous throw. Rosen just 1 of 3, but he does have the 75-yard bomb to Grant, but he's also thrown an interception, almost had his 2nd. As we have trips to the left, Balaj lined up in the backfield with Josh Rosen. Grant, the lone receiver on that right side. 3rd down and 6. They need to cross midfield, and they're going to go down with a sack. Great pressure. The ball is on the ground. Looked like the quarterback may have been down, but they let the play continue, and that is scooped up by the Raiders. Very interested to see that replay. Yeah, looks like he was down, and there is the review. Challenge flag on the field. That is going to come back, and it does. But the Dolphins are forced to punt a 4th down and 13 from their own 39-yard line. 7-mile-an-hour winds from right to left. As Mostert will field the football, and he is hit immediately at the 21-yard line. That is where the Las Vegas Raiders and Coach Game Time 05 will take over in his rookie season. Here at Soden Bowl, he goes 10 and 6 and wins the AFC West. Wildcat formation. Mostert's going to keep it a huge hole. Up the middle, they try for the strip but are unsuccessful. Mostert with a smooth 29 yards on just 3 carries here in the first quarter. Game tied at 7. A matchup of two 10-6 teams. One gets there via winning the AFC West, the other one the last wild card in the AFC. But the Miami Dolphins are the reigning AFC champions and putting it together at the right time in the playoffs. They take down the New England Patriots, the AFC East champs. Then they take out the number 1 seeded Indianapolis Colts. And now, with a chance to defeat the Raiders and go a perfect 3-0 here in the playoffs and move to their 2nd straight Super Bowl, with a chance to avenge their loss last season to the Tyler Hoyt, T. Hoyt 51-led Green Bay Packers. As Lawrence will give the ball to Mostert, cutting it back, and somehow stays on his feet and has a first down across. Well, almost to midfield, up to the 47-yard line. And there you go, Hall of Famer in the house, announcer Snipes Television. Looking forward to this one. What is going on? Make sure you check out Snipes TV. He is on almost every single night doing a broadcast for some league or another, as Mostert with some serious moves. Moves across midfield up to the 39-yard line. Now 113 total yards for the Las Vegas Raiders. Just a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. Game tied at 7. Lawrence again in the gun. Mostert takes a seat on the bench. Receiver in motion. Watch for the jet sweep. It's a keeper, and what a shot. That is King again. I'm sorry, King was in the game. He took a shot right to the chest. Lucky he holds on to the football. Lawrence re-enters the game here. 2nd down and 10 from the gun. Mostert is in with him. Lawrence back to throw, looking over the middle, a wide open receiver. And that is a first down up to the 25-yard line. Nice pitch and catch. And a good job of getting that ball put away so he can live after contact there. King enters the game at quarterback from the gun. Mostert in the backfield with him. And that's going to be a give to Mostert, and he's going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. These Las Vegas Raiders rank 5th in defense this season. 4th against the pass and 14th against the run. The offense is the 11th best offense in Soden Bowl, 9th best passing offense, but 5th best in scoring. As Lawrence with a wide open receiver, a blown coverage on the play. Take a look at that one. Looks like Chicken's using Howard. He bites on the running back and misses his assignment there, and a wide open touchdown, and he pays the price for trying to jump that route. And the extra point is up, and it is good in Las Vegas with a 14-7 lead here in the first quarter. 21 points in the first quarter with 2 very solid defenses. Now, we talked about the Raiders. They average 29 points scored per game. They have 14 already here in the first quarter. You look at those yardage numbers, 145 yards of total offense in the first quarter. Great cutback by Balaj, and a nice job of staying on his feet, and a good carry up to the 40-yard line. And that is how the first quarter will end here on the Soden Bowl Network. Again, IMS Soden. We are sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name that you can trust. AFC Championship game. Winner goes to Super Bowl 100. the Miami Dolphins. As there's a give to Ballage, and Ballage somehow sneaks through there. And Ballage, with just one man to beat, is taken down at the 20-yard line. The Miami Dolphins have a chance to repeat as AFC champions. The NFC has a brand new, as of last season, Tyler Hoyt was the one that went to the Super Bowl. Now it is Kylo Ren, who is no stranger to success. And a jump ball in the back of the end zone, and that is a touchdown. Very good job by Grant, his second touchdown of the game. Looking for the back of the end zone there, he gets it up, and Grant high points it and holds on through contact for the touchdown, and we have a tie game. 3 plays, 75 yards. Now, Trevor Lawrence threw a league-high 41 interceptions so far through the playoffs. Something to think about every time Trevor Lawrence throws the football. But he's had a really good game so far, and I think that's a compliment to the running game of the Raiders as they come out in a power formation, an I formation. And they're going to give the ball to Mostert. It's a fake. Lawrence looking down the field and taken down. Sacked on the play by Smith, the Pro Bowl safety. Gets in on the action. This Miami Dolphins team is absolutely loaded on defense. The Dolphins with the number 3 defense in the league. And they show no safety. They bring him back there. They do have one deep safety now as Lawrence sends the receiver in motion. And that's a give to Mostert, trying to split it out. Mostert cuts it back. And back again, and he is off to the races. Just one man to beat, and Mostert zigzagging his way for a touchdown. What a play. And we were talking about compliments of the run game, and on cue, Mostert with a cut to the right twice and then back to the left, and he is gone. As Miami will receive the kick, take it out, but can only get up to the 21-yard line. Mostert now over 100 yards rushing on the game. As Rosen and company will take over from their own 21-yard line, down 7. And the give to Ballage, and Ballage will not be outdone. Another good run for Ballage. 4 carries, 68 yards now for Ballage.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
And Rosen with a snugs formation from the gun. Ballage remains in the game. Rosen back to throw, pressure from the right side. He takes a shot. Fumbles the football, but ruled down. 3rd down and 11, the second sack of the game for the Las Vegas Raiders. And he somehow holds on to that football. Gillespie with a nice catch. Gesicki, I'm sorry, with a nice catch over the middle in the seam. Very Rob Gronkowski-like. And it moves the changes. Rosen with a play fake, looking down the field, has a crosser. And another big play as they cross midfield up to the 45-yard line. 130 yards passing now for Josh Rosen. Nice throw. He elevated it over that safety that was waiting on the football. And we have a give to Ballage trying to go up the middle. A minimal gain on the play. And from the gun, 2nd down and 7, just under 4 minutes left in the first half. Raiders lead by 7. Ballage with the carry. 6 carries, 70 yards now for Balaj. 3rd down and 6. Rosen with an empty formation. Gesicki's in the slot on that left side. Gets off the line clean, and that's a nice pitch and catch. Great read by Eat More Chicken, showing why he is one of the best in the league. Getting to some of the comments in the chat. Speaking of champions, T. Hoyt 51 in the house. Season 99 Super Bowl champion. Hates iPhones. And Balaj trying to go to the outside and taken down. Balaj now with 71 yards on 7 carries. That is Chubb's 4th tackle of the game. And Balaj with another carry, a huge hole up the middle and a saving tackle. Taken down by the shoestrings at the 13-yard line, 1st down and 10. And he swings it out to Balaj. Balaj getting the edge and lays down the wood. Number 23 got trucked. But a nice tackle, secondary tackle by Chubb. Holds them shy of the end zone. 2nd down and 2 from the 6-yard line. Minute 30 left in the first half. And Balaj with a carry trying to go up the middle. He gets it up to the 3-yard line. Now 86 yards running. Third down and inches. Balaj is in the game. Power formation. The gift of Balaj going up the middle. And it's going to be close. I don't think he got it. Fourth down and inches from the 3-yard line, just 45 seconds. Clock is running. And it looks like the Dolphins are going to go for it. We have a power formation. Anybody with size is on the field right now in the Dolphins' backfield. Trying to draw the Raiders offside. Play clock with 10 seconds and counting. Game clock at 28, and there is a flag. That is going to be offside on the Dolphins. It backfires. And the Dolphins will attempt the field goal here. It is up, and it is good, 21-17. Balaj now 86 yards on the ground for you fantasy football guys. So we have 14 seconds left until halftime. The Raiders with a 21-17 lead. Lots of fireworks in this game. Tons of big plays. 75-yard touchdown passes. 68-yard runs. A lot to see so far. Dobbins, I believe, is hurt. And we have a Wildcat formation. Mostert's going to keep it, trying to go to that right side. And taken down in that. 8 carries, 148 yards, and a touchdown. As that should take us to halftime, and it does. A great first half. We will be back after these short messages. And we are Maddie Strong, as we are every night here on the Soden Bowl Network. AFC Championship game, hashtag Maddie Strong. Our thoughts and prayers are with you, Madison. Hope for a speedy recovery in your battle versus cancer. Let's get back down to the field here. As the Raiders get the ball first, they start out on the 25-yard line, and Mostert, 156 yards and a touchdown. The opening drive of the second half, Trevor Lawrence, the rookie quarterback, has turned this franchise around. There is a jet sweep trying to get to the edge and gets a first down and a shot in the face, but he holds on to the football. And there you have it, fantasy football. If you have Mostert at running back, you are looking good tonight. 153 yards on the ground and a touchdown. As we have a first down and 10.
Here we go. 10-2 stop.
Lawrence from the gun. And that's a give to the other running back, Muhammad. He has a smooth 2 carries for no yards. Mostert has all the yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
K-Matt says, biggest drive of the game here. 2-possession lead could be huge. I agree. And we have a 2nd and 11. Trips to the right side. Mostert in the backfield. Lawrence with a deep drop back. He's going to heave it deep down the right side and knocked away. Great closing speed by Smith to come over and knock that football away. I don't know if Doc likes what he sees or he's just excited to see us. I agree, Mr. Ohio Bengal. Welcome to the game. Hashtag Maddie Strong. Ohio Bengal, the winner of Super Bowl number 2 in our 99-year history here at Soden Bowl. As Lawrence with a great throw over the middle, and he somehow holds on to the football. A great job of holding on to the football, but he's got to be checked for a concussion. He is absolutely laid out by Smith on that play. But he stays in the game. As Lawrence with a receiver in motion, another jet sweep. That is Mostert with the carry. Mostert actually gets a reception on the play for a loss of 1. Jerome Baker with the tackle. 2nd down and 11. Yes, actually Dobbins was in there on the first drive, I believe.
Here we go, set, 15, line it, 15 line.
And K-Matt, real men do not possession catch. Just a heads up. Lawrence with a drop back a mile deep and pays the price. Ledbetter with a sack, and that's loss of a quarter of a football field. 3rd down and 26. Five minutes left in the third quarter. The Raiders' opening drive of the game.
Greystone, travel. Smith.
Lawrence from the gun, back to throw, needs a ton, and he's not going to get anything. He's going to go backwards on the play. Baker with his first sack of the game. 4th down and 35. I agree, Doc. That's a big stand for the Miami Dolphins, and they do not fair catch it there. Very interesting decision not to call for a fair catch. You're going to get tackled anyway. And Grant lucky to hold on to the football, but the Miami Dolphins now have a chance to take the lead here. Both teams' offenses have been on fire. Josh Rosen, a single back formation. The give to Balash, having himself a pretty good game so far, but nothing doing there. 11 carries, 86 yards, but none on that play. Second down and 10. And I agree with Snipes Television. He ran into that one. They sure did. Whenever you drop back that far, in reality, all Miami had to do was just overload and bring pressure because you couldn't throw the ball far enough in that short a time. Two running backs in the backfield. Second down and 10 for Rosen and company. Rosen with pressure on the right, and that's going to be pass interference. And it is. That's pass interference on Davis. He makes contact with Jakeem Grant and does not let him get to his route, and it is called. Rosen let that ball go, and he paid the price. He had pressure coming off that right side that was not picked up. Rosen from the gun. Balash in the backfield. He'll throw again on first down. Oh, he declined the penalty. Third down and 10. Good sportsmanship by Eat More Chicken. I thought that was pass interference myself, but either way, he converts there with a 21-yard pitch and catch. I agree with a little bit of a moment. But either way, Chicken and the Dolphins continue the drive. They convert it the old-fashioned way. With a good pass and a first down, there is a jet sweep to Grant. And everybody is laying the wood tonight. Grant takes a huge shot but gets 5 yards. Welcome to the game. Tampa Bay Platinum Wolf in the house. He agrees that's a good decline. I thought that was interference. I thought that the user held that receiver. Had Grant for 6. As Rosen back to throw, empty formation, second down and 5, and he's going deep. And knocked away at the last second. Kenny Stills leaping up and high pointing the football, but ripped out at the last second. Third down and 5. Rosen and company. Adam Thielen in the slot on that left side. Balash, the lone running back, in the backfield. Raiders with a base look on defense. And there is a diving catch by Gesicki. Gesicki with a first down, 262 yards of offense now for the Miami Dolphins. And again, there's a look at both quarterbacks coming into this game. Regular season stats. Lots of interceptions, but both quarterbacks over 3,000 yards passing. Trevor Lawrence having himself an outstanding season with the Raiders, turning this franchise around. And there's a crosser to Gesicki and 2 good jukes and a spin move. And Gesicki is going to score. What a play by Gesicki. And we have some stats up there on the replay, but they'll get off the screen. We have trips to the right. And watch Gesicki on the line on that left side. It's just a crosser. Rosen doesn't like what he sees. He checks it down to Gesicki. And with 2 outstanding jukes and a nice spin move, is able to get to the end zone. With that is probably the play of the game for me. As the extra point is up, and it is good. Gesicki takes matters into his own hand on a simple check down. And in 3 moves turns it into a touchdown. And Miami takes the lead 24-21 here in Season 100 AFC Championship playoff football. As Snipes said, what a play. That was some great user moves by Chicken. Mostert with a carry trying to go up the middle. He's going to gain a yard or 2, actually 3, up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go now. 70, Indy.
Lawrence from the gun. He has trips to that left side. Mostert is in the backfield. Defense pinching the line. Mostert splitting it outside again, but taken down short of the yard to gain. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1. Welcome to the game, Corey King tuning in for the end. It's been a very good game. Lots of fireworks in this one.
Let's go. 8, read.
From the eye, 3rd down and 1. Mostert is in the game, so is the fullback. Chicken bringing the safety down in the box, and that is how the 3rd quarter will end.
Ready, ready. 50, plant. Guard, guard.
3rd down and 1. There is a give to the other running back, and again, he can't get a yard. Muhammad on 3 carries has no yards, but Mostert having himself a record playoff performance with over 160 yards for the Las Vegas Raiders, and they are forced to punt. And that is going to land on the 3 and bounce back to around the 10-yard line. Great special teams by the Las Vegas Raiders. Game time 05, rookie head coach. Pressure situation, he delivers on special teams. Now can his defense live up to the hype? They forced an interception on the first pass of the game. Since then, Rosen's been really good back there throwing the football. Balaj, he's going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10 from their own 12-yard line. As Snipes would say, put your 4s up. Don't like to take somebody else's line, but he does it so well. And I agree with Snipes again. That was great defense. Rosen back to throw. Looking deep over the middle, a contested catch and almost intercepted. Grant playing defender on that one, breaks up the interception. 3rd down and 10. And Chicken certainly can close out a game. He is not accustomed to pressure. He is very accustomed to pressure situations. From the gun, 3rd down and 10. Rosen with a poor throw. That's going to skip incomplete. Lucky it was not intercepted. If that was picked off, the Raiders would be celebrating a touchdown right now. They are forced to punt. From the end zone, gets the punt away. And that's going to land at about the 32-yard line. Raiders are going to be guaranteed good field position. Mostert with down the sidelines with a nice move. Up to the 42-yard line is where the Las Vegas Raiders will take over with 6 minutes and 34 seconds left in the game.
Set. 18 Gator. Hey, lock it. Switch. Now.
And there is a give to Muhammad, and guess what? He actually loses a yard on that one. 4 carries, -1 yard rushing. 2nd down and 11 from their own 43-yard line. Even if he catches it, I don't think he gets the first down, responding to Doc J.
60 or. Hey, high 7.
Lawrence from the gun, 2nd and 11. Blitz up the middle. He's going to launch it deep down the right side. Has a receiver and a reception. A great play down the sideline. Look at this catch. He's got just a step, and Lawrence threads the needle. And that is going to be 1st down and goal at the 9-yard line. As King enters the game at quarterback, and King's going to keep it, and he's going to get taken down. The Dolphins were not fooled on that play. King, 4 carries, no yards. Colbert with the tackle. 2nd down and goal. A field goal ties the game. A turnover here by the Raiders would be catastrophic. A field goal at least ties this thing up. A touchdown obviously takes the lead. Lawrence from the gun. Mostert's on his left side. Defense shifting at the last second. Mostert runs into 2 defenders with 3 more waiting. Xavier Howard with the tackle. 3rd down and goal. As King enters the game. And King's going to get to carry, and King's going to score. Comes into the game. You have to know it's a run here. Every time King has come into the game, it's been a run. He fakes that give, and a nice block off the give. And King, with the speed to the outside, gives the Las Vegas Raiders the lead. Extra point up, and it's good, and the Raiders lead by 4. 28-24. With just under 4.5 minutes left in the game. We talked about the Raiders' offense. They averaged 29 points per game. They have scored 28 so far. Welcome to the game, Garrett. A great cutback by Thielen. Thielen moving the football up to the 28-yard line. Welcome to the game, SL. I agree. It's been a fantastic AFC Championship. Our 100th season here of Soden Bowl is about to come to a close. Rosen's going to throw the ball over the middle, and Gesicki with another great catch. A 1st down up to the 48-yard line. First down and 10 from the 48, 3.5 minutes left to go from the gun. Balaj in the game at running back. Gesicki, the lone receiver on the right side. Rosen thrown over the middle. A slant pass. And that is held on to. I can hear K-Matt now saying possession catch. But he holds on to the football. 2nd down and 2 from the 44-yard line. And what a hit. What a hit on Josh Rosen. Fortunate to hang on to that ball. The RPO pulls it back, and all he sees is black and silver in his face. 3rd down and 5. Both running backs in the game. Rosen from the gun. And we got pressure from the right side again, but he gets it out to Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen coming up big at the end of this game so far. That is a huge 1st down up to the 31-yard line as we hit the 2-minute warning here in Soden Bowl, in a great game between the number 6 and number 4 seeds. Winner goes to the Super Bowl 100. Rosen checking it down to Grant, and Grant cannot hang on to the football. 2nd down and 10. And Mr. Witness is in the house. A very, very good game here. Probably one of the best of the season. Empty formation, 4 wide. And Rosen back to throw, looking over the middle, has Balaj on a crosser. And Balaj with a nice gain, a play taken out of the Patriots playbook on that one. Dragging that receiver across the field. first down and 10 from the 13-yard line, Snugs formation. And Rosen will throw. It's a shovel pass to Balaj with a great cutback, and Balaj with a chance to score, and he will. Touchdown Dolphins, what a play. A shovel pass here, looks like he's dead to rights there. But that cutback, that juke move fooled two guys. And Balaj gets into the end zone as the extra point is up. And it is good. We have a 3-point lead in Vegas. They absolutely are. This could be a Super Bowl in itself. The winner of this game will face one of the more successful owners in Soden Bowl, Kylo Ren, for a chance to be the season 100 or 100th champion in the long history of Soden Bowl dating back to 2009. As the Super Bowl will more than likely take place either Thursday night or Friday night, as we will play one more season of Madden. That should take us to Madden 21 unless Madden 21 is delayed, which is a possibility. As King comes out from the gun and a timeout on the field. Only 3 timeouts to spend. They spend one there with 1:21 and a dead clock. They only need 3. There's 7-mile-an-hour crosswinds in this game. Ohio Bengal says defense, defense. I think defense has fallen apart in this one. There's been some good plays on defense, but there's been more on offense. As Trevor Lawrence and the Las Vegas Raiders need to put a drive together here to at least tie the game. Target would be around the 35-yard line for a chance. They do get the snap off. Lawrence back to throw. Good protection. And he's going to go for it on one shot. And it is broken up. Triple coverage. Xavier Howard on the coverage. Rips that football out. Second down and 10 from the 25. Again, the target would be, for a chance, would be around the 35. Those crosswinds will play a factor, and of course, an icing the kicker animation, I'm sure, would happen. Lawrence again from the gun. Second down and 10. Lawrence again with good protection. Throws over the middle. That is almost intercepted. Chicken went from an interception animation to a hit the receiver animation. He had that interception. Third down and 10. Words of wisdom from Mr. Hoyt here. 41 interceptions going to show here. As Lawrence moving out of the pocket, throws into coverage again and almost intercepted. That's 3 plays now on this drive that could have been intercepted. Fourth down and 10. Raiders season on the line. They need a first down. They have to get to the 35-yard line for a first down to extend this game. Just 1:06 left. They are down by 3.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Fourth down from the gun. Trips to the right. Lawrence back to throw. He's going to get hit as he throws. He does not actually. And that is a reception up to the 49. I thought for certain Chason was going to hit him on that play, but he rolled back away from the quarterback. As Lawrence hurries to the line, 43 seconds. And Lawrence with an open receiver. I think he's hit late on the play. That might be roughing the passer. It is not. That is going to push the Raiders back to their 39-yard line with just 38 seconds left in the game. They do have 2 timeouts. And here it is. I agree, Snipes. Game on the line. First down and 20. They do have 2 timeouts. Take what that defense can give you here on first down. Get as many of those yards back as you possibly can. Try to get yourself as close to field position.
Set, ready, 15 line, 15 line.
Law in the house. Welcome to the broadcast. Lawrence back to throw. First down and 20. Has a crosser, and that is intercepted. Picked off by the Miami Dolphins. Now, we mentioned there were about 3 straight passes that he could have been intercepted. T. Hoyt called it, and he throws into coverage there. And the Dolphins do not miss that one. And we have a kneel down by Josh Rosen. Does not look like the Raiders are going to take a timeout. They do not. And this game is going to be over. The Miami Dolphins coach, Eat More Chicken, will advance to Super Bowl 100 to face Kylo Ren and his undefeated Philadelphia Eagles. A Cinderella story here in the AFC as the number 6 seed moves to the Super Bowl to face the best team in the league. The undefeated, number 1 seeded Philadelphia Eagles. Should be a classic game. Myself and Snipes Television will have the call. The day, the night is to be determined, but the teams we do know, that is the Miami Dolphins, the 10-6 wild card Miami Dolphins facing the 16-0 Philadelphia Eagles led by Kylo Ren. Should be a good one. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This was a Soden Bowl classic. You guys have a good night. We will talk to you in the chat. Again, thanks for tuning in.